Hi guys, Josh Beatdown here for FTSMMA post-fight Beatdown Promotions 3. I'm joined by the man who just picked up the biggest victory I think of the night against Michael Stanoff, Tim Schultz. Man, what a performance! Obviously, first round was obviously maybe Michael's round. Back and forth, and clipped him with a big shot with that front kick. How did you sort of absorb that first round and go into the second? Because mentally, things can go a bit astray. But I did see you looking at your coaches. You're very switched on in that regard. How did you sort of overcome that first round and eventually get to the second and take the finish?
I think after a decent layoff, I put a lot of pressure on myself to perform in that one, and I spent a lot of time developing my skills, and not a lot of it showed, which I'm not mad about because I get to save it for the future. But I've spent a long time, developing as a fighter, and I wanted to come back and show it pretty early. And I wasn't sure if it was a warm up, then a warm down, then the intermission. But I was in the zone, and then I lost it. And when I went out there, I felt like I was going through the motions rather than switching on, and it took me up until I was in there, and I kind of waited for him to come in. Obvious mistake, and then that was me switching on. I had a chat to my coaches in between, said that I felt a little bit flat, and that's why they stood me up, kept me bouncing, and went back out. And I knew he was going to come straight down the pipe. We've been working on that, and that's where I lit him up.
Obviously, Michael, a great competitor, and I saw you guys post-fight share, an embrace, which is always beautiful seeing MMA. I love seeing that. What do you think of Michael as a competitor, and obviously his future in the sport? He's still a young kid, and 4-1 now. What's your take on Michael as an opponent tonight?
He definitely brings in intensity. He's got a lot of self-belief. I personally see a few holes in his game. I wish I was able to exploit them more, but he's got the hunger for it for sure, and I believe he'll bounce back. He'll right his wrongs, and might see him down the line. But I'm moving to Thailand.
Look, Tim, last one from me, man. I don't want to keep you too long after a big victory like that. First one with base. How was that? How was having Damo and the boys in your corner? It was a great fight, and you picked up the victory. So obviously things went well. So how did you find that sort of experience?
Yeah, it was awesome. I've known Damo for a very long time. Sorry, I got mad paces. I used to train with him back in the day. He was the first person to kick me in the head in the pro team. Thank you, Damo. And the man's got a lot of knowledge about the game, about every aspect of the game. So it's very good having him as a coach, as a cornerman. And when we're training on the mats, he comes around and helps everybody with everything. He's very thoughtful. The boys over at base, man, it's like a family. I blend in very well there. I've definitely brought new things to the gym, which I'm happy about, and I've taken things for myself. So it's been growth all around, and I'm very happy to be there.
Awesome. Tim, appreciate it very much for your time, man. Thank you very much. Thank you.